What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new video. Currently here sipping on my pre-workout. About to go hit a shoulder and arm day. So as I told y'all in the last video, I'm coming fresh off of a deload week, which means my body's fresh. I'm ready to train hard. As I said, I'm going to Guatemala in 3 weeks, and it's gonna be the great lock-in, the lock-in of all lock-ins. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure all my meals are tracked. I'm gonna do 3 hours of cardio. I'm gonna do my 5 lifting sessions, train super hard. The biggest thing is dropping down to 2,600 calories, which I have never ever done before. But I'm just trying to really push my body and just be ultra disciplined. And then Guatemala is gonna be just chill, whatever, eat food, and just enjoy myself. It will be a solo trip, which I'm really looking forward to. It's been a busy week, right? I had a full day of clients today. As y'all can see, this beard is kind of not going as planned, but I had actually tried some topical minoxidil. For those of you that don't know, minoxidil is super common with people dealing with like hair loss, whatever. It's been, clinically proven, FDA approved to help with hair loss or hair growth, all that sort of stuff. It's originally a blood pressure medication, so people actually started taking it a really long time ago for blood pressure, and then one of the side effects was actually increased hair growth, and from then on they realized that they could prescribe it as like a hair growth formula. So I put some on my cheeks, and what I didn't realize is that some people can actually absorb a lot of the product and it enters the bloodstream, and it was not pretty. So like 20 minutes later I just had like a pretty bad panic attack, and I just felt totally systemically off for about 2 or 3 hours. So definitely not gonna mess with that, especially with all the health issues that I dealt with last year. It's just not really worth it, right? So I'm kind of just trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm kind of letting everything grow out right now, and I'm not gonna lie, like even just recording right now, I'm feeling very not put together, which is not really like me, right? But yeah, just wanted to take y'all through today's workout. I'm gonna take y'all through these next 3 weeks, kind of what I do in terms of my meals, in terms of how I go about cutting and maintaining or getting to a lean physique. I do think a lot of this is about just ebbs and flows, periods of time where you're at higher calories, other periods of time where you're kind of dropping down, and then also the business side of things, running my personal training business and just doing that whole thing. And guys, the whole point of me making these videos is like, listen, there's not that many people watching this, and if you are watching this, I really appreciate you. But I'm gonna change my life, and I'm gonna change my life in drastic ways. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care if anybody's even watching this right now. For me, I just want to document the journey, and for anybody that wants to watch, they can feel free, and anybody that, doesn't, then that's cool too. There's just so much that I want to do and so many things that I want to aspire to, and it just like literally it's on my mind all the time, and I always talk about it in my videos, and I always talk about it to my friends, and I feel like people in general are probably just kind of like sick and tired of hearing me talk about it, but I genuinely have it like deep in my heart that I was like built for something more. I was built for something better, and I just can't wait, because I know it's going to happen in the future at some point. So that's what these videos are about. That's what this channel is about. This channel was never started as a way to just post purely fitness educational content, as much as it was to just like inspire people to be something better and just inspire people to go after their dreams, right? So yeah, not me going on a rant here, but anyways guys, shoulder and arm day today. It's gonna be pretty chill. I'm a little bit detrained, and I'm assuming everything's gonna feel just kind of heavy because I didn't really train that much last week, considering it was a deload week, but I'm just really excited to get back into it. So let's go ahead and let's get into the gym.
Freaking empty.
Luckily the gym's not super busy right now. It's actually pretty chill. It's one of my favorite things about this gym is it's a 24-hour key card access gym. But like I said guys, today's shoulder and arms. Usually like to start with the rear delt fly to kind of warm up the back of the shoulder. Helps with shoulder stability, especially when you're doing like a pressing movement. Probably gonna stick to like a machine press today, and then just do some arms. I don't necessarily like need to keep volume super high. I feel like I'm gonna be sore no matter what I do today. So should be a pretty chill workout. Yeah, just gonna keep it short, keep it simple. I got a little bit more work to do this evening, and then some meal prep that I'm gonna take y'all through, but let's go ahead and let's get this workout started. I feel like one of the most common mistakes that people make is that as they come back, they're really squeezing their shoulder blades back. The rear delt is a very small muscle. It doesn't take a lot to really activate it, right? It's just a tiny muscle here on the back of the shoulder. If you can build that mind muscle connection with just that muscle, no upper back, no traps, no rhomboids, no nothing, it's gonna make a world of a difference, and just gonna set up the rest of the workout for success. I feel like I'm actually like overheating right now. This is crazy. It's hot in here. Might just be that pre-workout kicking in though, honestly. It's a good workout so far. Shoulders are starting to feel pretty pumped. Just feeling a little bit kind of fluffy in the midsection. This machine in particular is really, really good for hitting the side of the shoulder, which you wouldn't necessarily think, because like usually like any type of shoulder press is going to be very front delt dominant. This specific hammer strength machine does a really, really good job of hitting the side of the shoulder, especially when you go like slow, controlled, really focusing on squeezing the shoulder as opposed to just like moving as much weight as possible. It's a bad time. Remember what happens last time. My goodness. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Break the palace, you were too careless. None of that meat and pancakes. Spend a minute, streaming up Paris. Fill up the road salad. Hands callous, this is mine. I should've thought twice about that marriage. Stick up berries in the crowds. You know that one that he once trashed. Now you get darkness in your head and in your heart. It's like you thought you two were never gonna fall apart. It's been a rough few weeks and there'll be more. There'll be more.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what this physique is looking like. I have no idea. Oh yeah, definitely a little bit fluffier for sure. Definitely a little fuller. It's not bad. We'll get it back here very soon. Man, once I start doing cardio again, drop it down to 26, like this is gonna get depleted really, really, really quickly. I'm excited. I find that like single arm on this one works like a lot better. Like if you're really just like extending, you're getting like a much bigger stretch in the bicep. And it also just like feels way, way better. I think I like never ever do both arms at the same time on this anymore. I find that if I do one arm at a time, I just get such a better pump, so much better just muscle stimulation. Definitely want to give this one a try. Good morning, everybody. It's currently 7:30 in the morning, Sunday, I think it's March 24th, I'm pretty sure. I just woke up like 10 minutes ago, about to go hop on the treadmill and do some fasted cardio. Generally, whenever I do fasted cardio, I always have a coffee beforehand and also my carnitine. If y'all haven't tried it, the coffee plus carnitine combo for fasted cardio is absolutely amazing. I feel like for me, like I'm so in tune with my body that when I'm on the treadmill, I can really tell when my body kind of hits that fat burning stage, and it just feels like kind of a switch of like, all right, like now I feel like I'm burning fat. I'm not sure if that's a legitimate thing that people can feel, but I reached that state within a matter of like 5 minutes on the treadmill, and you just feel like you're on cloud nine. It's just an amazing combination. Would highly recommend it. But today's actually the first day of this pretty intense 3-week cut. So dropping to 2,600 calories. I'm gonna go ahead, knock this out, and I'll take y'all through it. Alright, what's up y'all? Basically just wanted to show y'all what I do for my meal prep. So I have been cooking all my food last year, and actually for the last few months I had somebody cook my food for me, which was super, super nice because I never really trusted myself to make good food. But I've been doing this now for about 2 to 3 weeks, and I feel like I've got it down to a science at this point and just gotten a lot faster. Finding ways to make my food taste a lot better, but for me as a trainer in the gym all day long, it is so, so nice to just have meals sitting in the fridge between clients, boom, pulled out of the fridge, microwave. It's an absolute game changer as far as like staying dialed in, not feeling the need to go out when you know that you have food that's prepped in the fridge. So that being said, let's get this meal prep started. All right, so for today I have chicken. All right, I got some chicken breast right here, some broccoli, and then also some sweet potato, okay? So I'm gonna get the oven stuff ready first. Damn, empty. So usually I start by preheating the oven to like 425 around there. So the current time right now is 10:25. I'm hoping to get this done in about no more than an hour and a half. Oh my goodness, dude. You freaking serious right now? You've got to be joking. That did not just happen. This meal prep's not going as planned so far. All right, boom, boom. Want to make sure you spread this out on the pan. Generous amount of salt. Definitely need some black pepper as well. All right, now we gotta go ahead and cut the chicken. All right, currently 10:40, so in a matter of 15 minutes, got the chicken and the broccoli in the oven. Okay, that's gonna be about 25 or 30 minutes until that's ready. While that's in the oven though, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting some sweet potatoes so that by the time that these are done, I can then use both pans, get the sweet potato in there while I weigh out the chicken and the broccoli. And if you're wondering what seasonings I put on the chicken, I just did black pepper, rosemary, onion powder, oregano, and what else? Oh, onion powder as well. And you always wanna make sure that you season it generously because the amount of meat that is there it's a lot more than it actually looks, right? That's a whole week's worth, even though it doesn't look like a lot on the pan. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut these sweet potatoes and hopefully finish this as soon as possible. So now the key is just to get the broccoli measured, get it measured as soon as possible so that I can empty out that pan. So I have my meal prep containers right here. Gotta see how much broccoli I have per meal, so I have all this written down. 111 grams, 111 grams of broccoli per meal. Took the broccoli out, put the sweet potato in, and then by the time I put the sweet potato in, the chicken is ready. So now I can go ahead and measure my chicken, and then hopefully by the time I'm done measuring my chicken, the sweet potato will be ready. And it's 11:05, all right? So we're not even an hour in, and we're pretty much almost done. So we need 146 grams of chicken breast per meal. Okay, so just like that, as you can see, all right, these meals are almost done. I just have to add the sweet potato. So the sweet potatoes have a little bit more time in the oven. And right now, I really love taking advantage and cleaning up the entire kitchen so that by the time the sweet potato is done, I can just toss it in the meals and then the meals go straight in the fridge. It's currently 11:15, so still not even an hour in, and we are just finishing up. But I feel like meal prep is definitely one of those things that's overcomplicated. I definitely used to be so intimidated by meal prep. I would just think, you know, it took hours and trying to figure out all the proportions and all this like stuff, and I just figured it'd be best to just have somebody do it. But I think now that I'm doing it myself and now that I have a system, honestly, I prefer to do it myself. It's quick and easy, save the money, 45 minutes to an hour. Most of us spend that much time scrolling on our phones every day, so. All right, y'all, meal prep is complete. I'm gonna go ahead and package these, put them in the fridge. Gonna go grab a quick haircut, and then we'll keep the day moving. Feeling like myself again, man. This is crazy. I was definitely feeling extremely scruffy, extremely not put together, and it's so insane what a good haircut and just like appearance-wise can do for you. actually not that bad. All right, back at the stomping grounds at this point, back at Brass Tacks. Gonna go to a coffee shop called Segundo, but there was this train that was kind of like stopped in the middle of the tracks. So we're just gonna chill here, get some work done. Been really enjoying just like trying different coffee shops on Sundays. It's been just really chill. Yeah guys, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. If you made it to the end, I really, really appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.